Jen, your pudgy picker, at my desk in my office with a haul. Now this is a Monday and you're like, the title didn't say Sabres. Yeah, I didn't go this week. I slept in and my body clock that I've been resetting to get up early woke me up at 7:30. So it's working. So what I'm going to show you is actually a rummage sale. Now this rummage sale was at a Slovenian not assisted living. What's the word? It's not a nursing home. Where they help you. Gosh, I'm not going to start this video over again. Assisted living. It must be assisted living. So not totally dependent. But it was interesting because I went to pull in and I saw the signs. I said, okay, got the right time, got the right day, got the right place. I pulled in and then I went in. It's like you go into the main entrance where, you know, everybody checks in to visit people, and told them what I was there for, and they said, yeah, just turn left and go down the hall, and it's like the third door on the left. And it was started at 10, and I was there at 10, and there was nobody there. So I walk in, and there's two ladies just kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs. They're like, hey, first customer. So I did a quick buzz through. If you're in that situation and you know there's might be other people coming, I do a quick little buzz through, and then I go through with a little more of a fine-tooth comb. So I'm going to show you what I got. I had one boo-boo. It's not broken. It's just not what I thought it was. So whatever. And a few things that are just untried, but I have a feeling about. And some old stuff. I got a little bit of everything. So let's jump right in. I'm going to be doing a video soon, I keep saying, where I'm making pumpkins from this very thick yarn. So I found this for $25. I do gray, I do green, I do off-white, and of course orange. So that will be in another video. You know, it's hard to think about fall when it's 87 degrees outside. So next item, this is the item I kind of messed up on. These sell really well in our mall, and it is, you know, they usually have, you know, the fish, and you turn it on and it lights up, and then this scene moves. So I picked it up and I was like, oh, fish one, that's great. So when I got it and set it into the car, I'm like, why is there a New York City with the Twin Towers on it? So I was like, well, I wonder what this is on. So I started looking at it, and it has this on the, you ever see these? It's like we've check marked the one it is. So when I looked, it's a Christmas one. I've never seen a Christmas one. Had no idea there was even a Christmas one. I know it's usually cityscapes and fish, but I'm going to show you. I already tried it, so it does work. But I'll show you the front and back. So here's what it looks like. There, without the glare, and then this side. So yeah, this one just moves. It doesn't do music or sounds or anything, but so I was a little bit disappointed, and then I'm thinking, well, I haven't really seen one of these. So I was thinking it would go in my booth, but I may just look it up just in case and see what people are asking for them. And if it's not worth what I can basically get if I just, you know, throw it in my booth, then I'll just do that. I saw this and thought it was pretty cool. Nickelodeon really isn't around anymore, but we have this canvas bag that says Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award 2008. So I don't know how long they went, but I thought this is kind of a cool bag, and maybe somebody would be interested in that. So there's that, and I paid $1. Most stuff was not marked, so I have that when I first go in. I'm like, oh. So I started doing a few, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? And I'm like, okay. So I was kind of adding it up in my head like I normally do if I'm making a pile. And then when I go up, I see where they're at, and then I know, you know, if I'm where I need to be. I didn't say. I spent, I think, $22 on this. Yeah. Next item I got, and this is going to go in my booth. Lamps have been a little bit slow selling sorry I bumped you. You know, it's usually they do better, of course, fall and winter when the days are shorter, but I have several and I'll just keep bringing them in. So I got this one with the small little bulb in there, and it also came with 2 more bulbs. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this. So I think I might even have some decorative, like Edison type, you know, something that's a little more interesting that you can see through the glass. So there is that. It needs to be cleaned too. Whenever you have any of these crystal, just clean them up really good, because they look so much better and so much more beautiful when they're clean, when they're lit up. Now I got some boo-boo stuff, and you know, sometimes I don't mind getting things that are busted or not in the best condition, just because they're kind of cool. And I do see an item that I didn't really notice. I tell you, sometimes I just don't look. I was in a hurry, but I saw this one and I thought, even though he's been repaired, I thought even for a lower amount he'd be good. I'll shut up and show you. So it says Japan, and you can see, the crack or the bust in that. So I'm going to clean that crack up really nice, and I think I will put this in my booth. Now, I've said this speech before, but I will briefly say it again. You know, everybody thinks you can't sell anything unless it's pristine when it comes to ceramics or porcelain or other glass items. And the truth is, if I have this item, and let's say let's just throw a number out. Let's say it's in mint condition. It's worth $50. Then that's great. I can make $50. Now, if I buy one that isn't in mint condition, I could put it up for a lot lower, because there are people who really want to start collecting, or they really like this, but they don't want to pay a huge amount that it's actually worth. So to put something up, it's a way for people who collect to get some nice pieces, and maybe as time goes on they could replace those pieces with ones that are in a better condition. Does that make sense? I always think when I see little dog figurines, and especially I don't ever really see the really old little ones. My grandmother, my dad's mom, had a small box with the little openings and had all the different little dogs in there, and some of them were like iron and stuff. I don't know whatever happened to those, but I remember as a kid being fascinated. Wasn't ever allowed to touch them, but they were cute to look at. Speaking of animal figurines, I got this one. It is a kitty cat cleaning itself. These always do really well. People always, you know, pick these up because, oh, that just happens to look like Fifi or Fluffy. So this will go into my booth. He does have a little teeny chip right on the top of his ear. With pieces that aren't worth a ton, I will touch that up. Let me show you how. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to get a marker that's that color. And then all I'm going to do is fix it. So, now anybody who collects anything is always, and I do this when I'm in the store and I pick up, let's say I pick this up, I do this. I run my hands all along it, and if I feel any rough edges, then I know there's an issue. So I'm an inexperienced amateur when it comes to figurines, but I know that much. This one might have been a homemade project, but it's so darn cute, but it's so darn dirty. This little big-headed chick, look at his top of his head's all dirty, but he's adorable. He was offered somewhere for $2. I didn't pay $2. Again, he has a little issue on his tuft there. So, but he's adorable, and somebody's gonna love him just for him, not for what his value is if he was perfect. Now, I picked these salt and pepper shakers up, and I was like, I don't know what these birds are doing. Are we dancing? What are we doing? And then I figured out they're hugging. Isn't that adorable? So these will go out to my booth. I sell my salt and pepper shakers anywhere between like $5 or $4.75 up to $8 or $10, depending on how old, the condition, subject matter, all that stuff. So I got these guys. These are made out of wood, And I was looking them over. They originally, the small one has a price of $6.99. But we have some pelicans. We have a mama pelican and a baby pelican. So these will go out in my booth. Actually, I might hang on to these because I have Nautical up now, but I know I'm going to be changing that soon, and I will do a booth tour when I do that. So if it's close to me doing that, if I don't have a shelf where I can put some of the items out, then I'll just store that and fill as needed. These are adorable. I think I paid either 30 or 50 cents. And I have several of these. I have some smaller photographs, antique photos, and I think that would be cute to put a few in there. And then these could go in my, my mystery bags, or I could even sell them like this, you know. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think they're all very similar, but this is a round one. Yeah, so 7 of those. Always finding pennies. You know, every time I find a coin or money on the ground, I always think of my mother, because she always said, look down, you'll find money. And she's been gone 7 years, and I still look down for money. And I always think of her when I pick it up. So there's a penny. My sad mama story. This is older, but it's not necessarily valuable, and it was only a quarter. Ooh, so I think... I've been stressed out the last couple days, so I'm just like, everything's funny, everything's fine. So yeah, it's this silver one. So that will go probably in a men's, whatchamacallit, grab bag, mystery bag. I know I have seen these before. I know people who have sold these before. These were, I don't think they're, the Walt Disney Company, and they are from The Lion King. So they're dressed in very African attire. So I thought that was really cool. So I will look this up and see how this does online. If it doesn't, I can always put it in my booth. I know a while ago my sister had one in there, and it did pretty well. It had a mane on it. So again, you know, I always look them up and then see what they do, and then decide whether it's going to go in my booth or it's going to go online. Now I found this, and I'm hoping this will come fetch a decent amount. It's still in the bag, still has the tag and the wrapping on it, and it is a relic bag. So there's the tag. So it has this zip on one side. It's cute. It's got like polka dot on the inside. And then this part opens. Still got all the paper and everything. So yeah, I'm hoping this should do really well. Yeah, so I don't know. And it has the RFID stuff in it too. So I will look that up. That will go on eBay. Come on. Get back in the bag. This elephant, he's so cute, but he unfortunately is missing a tusk. And he is such that I may or may not, I probably won't be able to fix this because it's not a wooden statue. But look at him. Isn't he adorable? It says Japan, a pink elephant, but look, oh, he's got a boo-boo. So I sort of noticed it. I did kind of, and I decided to get him anyway. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I don't have any pink in my office, so I don't know, but isn't that when you're drunk and you have a pink elephant? Okay, I got 2 card decks, I should say, vintage. Of course, if you're going to sell those, then you need to look them up and make sure that they have everything they need. If not, I can always cut those up and use them as hanging price tags, which I do. Now, I got a whole bunch of littles, so I'm going to try and go through those. I had one of these at one point, and I don't know where in the heck it went. It's just basically a piece of rubber so you can wrench the top off of jars. I got this, he's tangled up, this Cape May, New Jersey, and he's just this little this little crab that kind of, hang on, let me set it up for you. So yeah, he's cute. So pick that up. And I think all these, she's like, oh, I'll just, you know, you could just take them for a couple of bucks. There is this necklace that is a little ceramic bird. Now, he sounds like a whistle, but I know if you put water in there, that's why there's a hole on top, then it does that little wee sound as you blow into it. So I thought that was cute. I did find two very adorable little Misi mice. I like them when they're figurines. I don't like them when they're real in my house. We live in an old house and we occasionally get a mouse. Let me see what else. These are cute. These are this is a miniature version of the big ones that you can hang on your wall. Just wooden fork and spoon. Those will probably go in. The rest of the stuff's probably just going to go into mystery bags. We have this this canvas with a little ducky in it. I think he might have had a, no, he's got a little hang thing. I was going to say, maybe he had a magnet on him. You know, anything with the little canvas, I love putting them as vintage items in my mystery bags. I had one, I think I showed you guys, that looked like a little flat swatter. We have this adorable hippo. Isn't he cute? And then I have this smiley face Pez. This is España. A little magnet that has the bottle opener. We have a light, a little keychain. We have a rainbow smiley face. It's metal. These are cool. We got this little smiley face in there. Wiggles. It's got water. My dad used to have one about that size that mounted on the dash. And he used to have a bigger one with the little ball in there that was a compass. It's very cool to watch. We got a Barefoot Wine. It's not a sticker. It is a, what do you call it? Magnet. We have this is very small canvas. It's a little jack-o'-lantern. He's got a magnet on him. There's one with beads, a smiley face. Somebody likes smiley faces. We have this very, very heavy metal horse. He'll probably go in my booth. I got, I don't know. I think I have Emily's piggy bank. You know what? This had the penny in it. There was another penny. I don't know where it is now. Where's the one I found? Yeah. So, Emily, I have your penny, your pig bank, and it doesn't have a bottom on it. So, we have, I don't know if this is different countries or if this is all England. Yeah, this is all UK money, British money. Yeah, same thing. But this is all on a key ring. We have a kitty cat magnet and a button that says, I don't know what it says because my eyeballs aren't the greatest. Old Faithful. That'll be great in a grab bag, mystery bag. And then I have a itty bitty turtle. He's glass or ceramic. No comments, no jokes. I don't want to hear. I'm internet savvy enough to know. It's an eggplant. It's a pin. So it's an eggplant pin. Moving right along. I have, oh, I had the cat one, now I have a jack-o'-lantern one. And then, I don't know. Oh, this must have been just stuck on there. These are those letters where you can make sentences and stuff. One says my and one says inspire. And then this little bag is it. Just to make sure. There's a couple smalls in here. Get the bag open. So we have a bracelet somebody made. We have the advertising stuff. I remember all this advertising back in the day. You'd go you'd go in through all the different buildings, like at the fair, and you'd have your bag and you'd just throw everything. That was my job when we rode the rides, we ate, we had fun, and then it was time to go home. We walked through the buildings and picked up, and they'd be handing out this and magnets and keychains and other advertising stuff. Emily, I have your pin as well as your piggy bank. Emily. This is adorable. I didn't even see this in here. It is a pottery little, looks like a little mommy mouse. Oh, see, she's like pottery. Very cute. And then we have a wood dolphin. Isn't that pretty? Usually find stuff like this and it's so beat up. It's missing parts. Okay, well that's all I got. So I'm sorry I didn't go to Savers today. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be trying to get ahead on listing things, so I may not be sourcing as much, but I'm still going to find content and bring you guys at least 2 videos a week. I'm going to be doing that, so look forward to that. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment down below. Have you been to any good rummage sales? It's nice because garage sales are kind of hot, and you go into a nice air-conditioned building. Always love me an AC in a bathroom. I'm to that age. Also leave a thumbs up, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. So until then, happy picking. Bye!